Alright. Hello everyone. Let's go ahead and get you some visual. You're not gonna get visual unless I can actually see it on my screen too. Alright. How's that for everyone? I hope you're doing alright. Is it working yet? Let's see. Maybe. Maybe I need to click on it. Wakey wakey. Computer. I'm not seeing it. Please to get me what I want. I want to be able to see Skyrim. I can see it through this version, I cannot see it through this one. That is confusing to me. I'm not sure why. Well, we'll do it this way then. Yep, I know it was black. It was black screen. It just didn't want to work there. I'll use this one. I have one set to show the game, one set to show the desktop, so this one will work. Alright, so today I wanted to do a little bit of what we started doing last week, which was, well, we were going through a bunch of achievements, right? Welcome Quirky, glad you could make it. Yeah, so I was going through a bunch of achievements and, like, looking at what I don't have, what I would like to get. I actually have 61 of 75. Let's see, Temple of Merak. Like, a bunch of these are things that I can get from the Dragonborn DLC. Most of them, actually. I also wanted Theme Master. I wanted to learn all the shouts. So today we're going to be learning a bunch of shouts. And yeah, a lot of this stuff is also Solstheim stuff. And fun part is, I haven't been there very much, so I wouldn't mind exploring the place. And yeah, maybe we'll learn some things along the way, and we'll be able to grab a bunch of these achievements. Which sounds plenty exciting for me. So, let's go ahead and continue where we were. Actually, where were we? I'll load up a save. I'm not sure if you noticed, unless something went tragically wrong, I posted two recordings, and one of those was of, well, actually, they were both really for leveling up our skills in enchanting, alteration, as well as smithing. I did a little bit as well. And the reason why I did those was because those were the skills that we had made legendary. I mean, those were the skills that we had completely maxed out to 100. So I crafted all the things that I might have wanted to craft. So we've got a bunch of potions available. And I also went ahead and I enchanted a few more items. So that way we've got all the items we want, should have all the potions we want. And then I went ahead and I leveled up them a bunch. We ran out of soul gems for enchanting. We couldn't exactly get it all the way up to 100 again. So technically we could still level up a little bit there once we get some more soul gems. And that's going to be the same for the alchemy skill, well, smithing as well. Smithing I got up to level 70. And oh right, we ran out of dwarven metal. We managed to finally use up the hundreds of dwarven metal that we had there. And I grabbed a bit more iron as well. And we made rings with plenty of gems in them. That got us up to smithing 70. And then we also had alchemy. Alchemy, I actually only got up to 63. We kind of ran out of potion ingredients as well, so I did grab a bunch of those, like, potion ingredients, and we can still raise our level slightly, but surprisingly enough, like, I didn't expect this, but I knew it was gonna be tough raising levels in higher levels. I didn't think it was gonna be this tough. Because we managed to get 63 levels in alchemy, 74 levels in enchanting, 70 levels in smithing. So that is over 200 levels, and it literally gave us only about 4 total levels. Out of all of the skill levels, it gave us like 4 character levels. We did make them legendary, however, and they each had a lot of perks in them. So now we have 5 perks available, and that's after spending a ton of perks. So, for the sake of helping leveling up smithing, I did grab 2 more perks, steel and dwarven smithing, just for the purposes of just for the purposes of being able to make all those dwarven bows and level up our smithing more. Whether that was worth it or not, it's debatable. Possibly not. But I wanted to get my character level as high as I could, and that was the fastest way I thought I could do it. Eventually, I would like to get my level to at least 79, so then we could start fighting legendary dragons, because I think that would be a blast. But until then, that's where it'll stay for now. I did go ahead, and I think I had all my heavy armor rating already. We don't need any more points in heavy armor. Juggernaut and matching set are both completely obsolete. Since we have such a high quality set of armor, and we can't get any more, getting an additional bonus is not going to be meaningful whatsoever. There is also the 10% chance to reflect melee damage back to the enemy, but I don't think it's worth it. We did, however, max out the entire block tree, and I'm super excited to actually see how that works. Because blocking actually stacks on top, blocking reduces our damage on top of the damage reduction from our heavy armor skill already. We're getting a lot more, we're getting a lot of block ability and damage reduction from the block skill here. So, we got all of them. Because I felt why not, and I thought it would be fun. We're going with the shield anyways, may as well, right? One-handed, we didn't change any. Archery, I did actually put 5 points into overdraw, so our bows now do twice as much damage as they used to. And I'm thinking of going with a little bit more. Maybe we'll go with a zoom. Maybe we'll go with a slow time in zoom. I don't think it's very important for us, though. And I was considering going stealth. Stealth with a backstab or stealth with a deadly aim would be pretty good. We are using bows. We do have a bound bow, and that could still be very effective in archery. So I wouldn't mind going with a bit of sneak skill. And I'm definitely considering it. We do have 5 perks, and we'll need to figure out eventually how where all we want those picks to go. Lockpicking, pickpocket, there's nothing really worth it there. Speech we could grab, but it's just time and money, and those aren't all that important, I suppose. Theoretically, we could go all the way to snake blood for poison resistance. But that takes a lot of perks. That'll be 5 perks right there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure our magic absorption does also absorb poison effects. So, I think I also went... this is a while ago. I finished off Conjuration. I did actually grab Expert and Master Conjuration, so we can spell... we can cast our Summon... or what's it called? Flame Thrall spell. Much easier. And for much less stamina. Magicka. We've got Restoration. We didn't increase any of that. Alteration, we got Master level spell cost reduction as well. If there's anything else that you guys are interested in or think we should get as a perk, let me know. I'm probably leaning towards either Sneak or Archery myself. And yeah, if you guys have an opinion on that, please do let me know. And I'll be more than happy to put some points into it. We've got pretty well the full build. And yeah, so let's continue off. This is not where I actually left off last time. Now that I'm remembering it. Oh yes, there was a dragon. Like usual, the dragons come in to attack us. I am. I got my flamethrowers here. Hello. Okay. We're going to be heading off to the next location for finding the words of power. I would like to try to find as many possible words of power, possibly even finding them all. I'm not sure how easy that'll be, or how many we'll be able to find, especially only in the 2.5 to 3 hours that we have today. However, yeah, I'd like to get some words. That's the wrong way. I would like to get some words of power, and I'd like to do that, and then head over to Solstheim and work on the Dragonborn DLC. So we'll see how fast we can get through some of these dungeons. And yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and see if I can speedrun through them a bit. I'll still grab some loot. And on that note, oh wow. Yep, carry weight's good. We've got a carry weight of 59 now. Probably because I forgot all of my potions. Okay, we'll get to the place. And then I'll drop off our enchanting potions. And then we'll grab the potions that we are actually going to want to have on us. I'll probably... Because, yeah, I made a bunch of things like health potions and resist potions and one-handed and marksman potions for increasing our damage. Lots of good options for the potions that we got. I also got, like, increased maximum health, increased maximum stamina. We can increase maximum health by, like, 130. It's actually quite good. What's the deal with the ghost? Oh, he shot a fire arrow at me. Alright, those guys were obviously summoned by something, right? Like they had to have been. They said they were being controlled. Alright, well. Oh, dragon. It does look like there is a dragon cave-looking thing in front of us. Or at least on the other side of the of this place. Somewhere up here, perhaps. So, Ranveg's Fast is where we're going. That's the current, what's it called? Well, quest for finding the Word of Power. The miscellaneous quest. And it's just a repeatable quest you can get from the Godsbeard, and, or, not the Godsbeard. Jeez. You can get them from the Greybeards, and they'll tell you where all of these Words of Power are, just as a guide to, tell you how to upgrade your shoats.
Stay back, or I'll be forced to attack you.
Rest in peace, ghosts. We will go ahead and look at what loot we have. Stopping for 8 gold, or 2 gold, or 9 gold is probably not worth at this point. Oh, wow. There's the Word of Power right there. That is very early. I killed, like, a couple ghosts. This guy is much stronger. And yeah, he had 85 gold. Seemed to be some leader of some sort. Is this just a central chamber and, like, not actually a big, long dungeon? Oh, that's it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you've fallen for my trap. Oh, and don't mind my assistant here. He may have seen better days, but he's still more help to me dead than he was alive. All right, let's see if we have something.
One. That's a she.
Don't worry though. It'll be relatively painless. Relative.
We could steal a key from him. That sounds fun. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this chest. I don't know. Oh, yeah. This guy. Is this also Bellathor? Like, I know him best, I think, for Bellathor, but there are a lot of people with this voice. I think Bellathor is the one where it's like, he really, like, they really make a, just not a friendly and just general, like, Thieves Guild Guide 2. That's not Brynjolf, right? Is it Delvin? I don't remember, actually. It's been a good while since I've done the Thieves Guild quests. But, like, Bellathor is one that just, like, you could tell he's just a terrible person, just with a terrible personality. He does a great job at it. And that is just the one that I've noticed most. Anyways, oh. What is this? Destruction increased to 18. Okay, thank you.
Maybe I put it over here.
Well, now I need to figure out how to get out of here. But yeah, I definitely do hear the voice a lot. And certain characters it fits. But yeah, it's used pretty often.
So kind as to stand still, this will be much easier for me to do. Oh, and I wasn't entirely truthful.
I think we were supposed to be locked in the cage. For some reason, the cage was entirely open. And
This is actually going to hurt a little. You
yeah.
still have to bed in order for the spell to take hold. What was...
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be trapped in there, but we're just out here. I figured I'd train my lockpicking skill. Yeah. Okay, if you're gonna try to do experiments on me, and if you're gonna get attacked by my flame thralls, you probably deserved it. This guy actually has quite a bit of healing spells. But he does have a key. He does have a staff of fireballs, which we'll take and probably end up trying to sell. And we'll just have to find our way out of here. The way out's probably that way. But yes, I would like to just level my lockpicking skill. Not exactly something you could level up quickly and easily. Like, the Thieves Guild locks do definitely help with that. Just being able to practice on those locks. I don't remember, are those locks resettable? Could you just, like, unlock them all and then just ask... Oh, you can barely hear the game. Okay, I can fix that. It is actually very quiet right now. I could probably fix that. I also might just have it on the wrong settings. Let me check that in a moment here. Couldn't hear that guy yelling at me. I wouldn't say he was yelling. I was also a ways away from him. Let's see. Okay. Where do I increase volume? One moment. Is it going through the right channel here? Yes. There we go. All is well. It shows up that it's going pretty good, but no idea what he said. He just, yeah, I wasn't really hearing that or paying attention to it either. Can you hear these, like, sword strikes okay? Like, he was a ways away, so that could have been why it was hard to hear. Okay, now it's alright? Alright, I did increase it a bit. That should help. Oh, wow. How many lockpicks do we have? Enough. Okay, apparently we have too much for it to bother tracking. That's probably enough then. Oops. I don't know what happens, but sometimes when you just use shift to sprint after touching something, it's like, oh, you meant to shift tab. Not exactly sure why it does that. Which spot are we heading? There are like 2 areas here. One is open, one is not.
I don't want to do this.
Well, that guy's not gonna be resurrected again. Oh, sounds like we're getting closer to the word wall again. Oh, and now we're further away from it. What's this little lever do? I actually didn't see what it did. I think it just locked our flamethrower out. Okay, it looks like the word wall is down there. Okay, so we just entered the top area here. And is there any way down? I don't know.
Stay away.
Oh. Hello.
I don't have any choice. I don't want to do this.
Okay. What's the bandit doing here? Oh, come on. Must just be way out here. There you go. That's a useful potion. Ultimate Magicka? Resting in... Yeah. Yeah, something about... So, yeah, that's about right. Is this blocked somehow? It looks like a door that should be openable. Am I missing a lever or something? Maybe a pull chain? Am I just supposed to drop here? Oh, I didn't necessarily really want to drop. It works for me, though. Oh, why did I do that? I kind of was curious if it still dropped or not. Let's go the other path this time. Where does this one go?
Someone named... I'm sorry. Hey, watch it.
Iron door expert, huh? Okay. Few points up. There we go. Is this supposed to be going to somewhere special? That seems like the way out, actually. Seems like it. In that case... Oh yeah, I forgot to drop my potions off. I'll do that once we're going to the new place here. We can't go this way. Oh, I guess this one was just a dead end altogether, huh? I guess it counted as the way out, and that was about it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what that lever did earlier. It closed this door. Oh, that's where we're going. I missed that door. Okay, let's not fall through there again. And the chest is empty. Word of power learned peace. In Kind's peace. Ha! Did she fall through there? Pardon me. That was really funny. I was just looking over there and the flamethrower just fell right through. Okay, let's head back. That one is interesting. They gave us a little trap door. And yes, we did get a new word. Is that the last word of that shout? It might have been. Let's have a look. Shouts. Kind's peace. Ah, that is the second of the 3. There we go. And how many souls do I have? I feel like it's a lot. 10 souls. Actually, that's not a lot. I thought I saw 20 earlier. I would have been much happier with 20. Heading back home. What do you mean there's enemies nearby? I see frost. What other enemies are nearby? This dragon? That dragon might be the issue. Oh, there's some skeleton things as well. Who's the mage? Is there like a necromancer over here that I'm not seeing? Oh, the skeleton itself was the one that cast that. Kinda didn't expect that. Oh, hello, dragon. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here. Where'd he go? Hello, dragon? Why'd you go way over there? It's way too far to get you there. I suppose I should grab our healing spell, huh? Oh, I'm in stealth. That's why my abilities weren't working how I expected. Dragon, no one said you could fly away. Get back here. Why are you going way over there? That obviously wasn't the closest landing spot for you. Oh yeah, how do we do the the sprint shield thing? And like sprint with the shield raised or something? Oh, that's how. Oh, Frost, I am so sorry. Are you okay? 1 second, let me heal you. I just noticed that your health was very low. Fast heal? I don't have heal other. I have no idea how effective this is for you, Frost. Okay, dragon. Time to fight me. Land somewhere, preferably somewhere that I could actually get to without running a marathon, thank you. I'll get there eventually. I'm not sure what shout he just used. But he seemed to have said something. That's cool. I just used Dragon Rend. What do you mean? How do you fly away? How did you just fly away? I just used Dragon Rend on you. Get back here. I need you down here where I can finish it properly. You okay there, Frost? I hope so. Poor guy. There we go, though. Alright, Frost. Let us go... where, actually? Well, that's a Dragon Soul. That makes 11, and that's better than 10. I'm going over this way. This might have been where the dragon was from. And I wanted to see if there was a word of power over here where this dragon icon was. Elder's Blood Peak discovered, huh? Elder's Blood Peak? Is there a dragon here, or was that the dragon? I think that was the dragon. In that case, 2 word walls for the price of 1. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Word of power learned. Disarm. Alright. And some gold. Amulet of Julianos. Sure. Okay, anything else remotely tempting around? No? Okay. Heading back home to drop off the potions that I have here. Probably drop off some dragon parts. And I wanted to collect a few of the potions that I already made. Like I have some, yeah, improve, like, fortify one-handed. Oh yeah, lots of dragon bone, lots of dragon scales, lots of dwarven bows. Let's add to the collection here. And what else have I been picking up here? I got a staff of fireballs. That's something. Don't remember what else I was picking up. Some of these potions are not going to be helpful for us. I did make some, yeah, fortify one-handed potions. A lot of the potions that we made is like, oh, this gives 130% better this. And it's like, wait, what? That's a lot. So, a fortify one-handed potion can do, like, give us 130% extra damage. And I'm okay with that. I probably should have put enchanting potions elsewhere. It'll be fine here, I guess. Elixir of Regeneration? I think I have better than that, too. Potion of Cure Disease. Okay, that's something that I want to keep on me at all times, just in case. Fortify Barter. Fortify Block. Fortify Block isn't necessarily important. Oh, dang. Well, let's see what we can get rid of here, then. I will grab 3 Fortify Carry Weights. That Fortify Carry Weight gives us 130 extra carrying capacity. We can increase our health by 130. For 300 seconds, instead of just 60 seconds, which is quite nice. Then we've got, yes, health increase for 60 seconds and restore 202 points of health. So this is going to be an important healing potion. I'm going to go ahead and leave all but 6 there. I think that's fair. Fortify Magicka increases our Magicka and gives and restores 202 points of Magicka. Pretty well the same there. And Sure, I'll leave like 6 behind. Oh, I guess it's only 4. That's fine. Bows, we're not going to be using those as much, but that is 130% extra damage for our bows. Oh, and I have been doing things backwards here. The amount that I am selecting here is the amount that I want to give, not the amount that I want to keep. Fortify one-handed, though. That one's one I'll probably end up using a fair bit. Do I need 10 of them, though? Probably not. I'll keep 6. Fortify stamina, however. I think that I will go ahead and I'll keep a few on me. Invisibility. I really only need, like, a couple. Pardon me. Potion of Regenerate Health. So this one is 162%. Oh, where is it? Faster for 300 seconds. And I'll keep another 3 on me. Am I keeping too many potions? Probably. Regenerate stamina. I'm probably only going to keep 2 of each of those then. Resist fire. Do I need 90% resist fire? I will keep 1 of them and that's it. Just in case. We did just actually recently make all of our enchanting gear that can actually give us this much fire resistance. So, do we really need it at all? Probably not. We've got amulet here of fire, frost resist, and shock resist, which will increase resistance by 54%. And then we get another 54% on one of each of the rings as well. So, we really don't need those potions at all. But we can only wear 1 ring at a time, so if there's ever a time that we like need both at the same time, it's there. Resist poison? I'm probably not going to use. But I'll keep 1 on me, just to stay safe. Restore health. Just your basic run-of-the-mill health potion. In that case, I'll keep 10 of them on me. That one's a little bit more useful. Restore magicka. I'm fine with, like, 3, maybe. Maybe I wanted more. That's fine, though. Restore stamina. I'll take 3 of them as well. Ultimate healing, magicka, and stamina. I probably don't need all of them either. And ultimate healing. Is that worth having 10 of? I'll bring them down to just 5 apiece. That bumped our carry weight a decent amount. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of the other things. Like the Staff of Fireball. And was there anything else that I grabbed? Iron Shield of Waning Frost. Don't remember grabbing that. Okay then. And ingredients, books, keys. I think that's everything. Grabbed an iron ingot. So, yeah, potions ended up weighing about, what is that, 35 to 40? Didn't want to exactly do the math right now. I think we're good to go chat with the Greybeards, though, and see if they've got anything else for us. We completed the quest to find that word. Now maybe we'll find something else here.
debt, Dragonborn. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
sure you won't leave here alive.
Here we go! Victory is yours!
are all in your debt. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be
Oh
found.
no. I'm sorry, guys. I muted myself to cough earlier. How long was I muted for? No, I'm sorry. Alright. I've been just talking away, rambling away. That's one of them.
Gotcha.
Shriekwing Basin, I've definitely been there before. It was a cool place. Vampires, lots of one-shottable skeletons, which was quite nice. And, yeah. Now we're moving on to another place, and I don't even remember what it was called. Although, Elemental Fury, like, once, is the shout that we just unlocked there. And that was really... Elemental Fury is just lots of fun. Yes, please, Gurky, if I go quiet, it's probably because I muted my mic. I've had a bit of a cough lately. It's just... It's not that I've been, like, sick or anything. It's just a awkward... Something's just there. So just cough every once in a while. So just, like, I don't want to do it too much. Like, I was doing it a bit on recordings and such. And, yeah. I got some tea. Maybe that'll help. Alright. Elemental Fury is definitely, like, one of my favorite shouts of all time. Although it can't be used with enchanted weapons. But it can increase your attack speed crazy, crazy fast. Like, probably double or more, I think. Where is the place we're going to next? Baltium. Never been there. Where do we go this time? Go to that farm over there. Could go to Reachcliff Cave. We could go home. I feel like Bard's Leap Summit sounds fun. I should just jump. Actually, I think I can jump because there's water underneath, right? Okay, guys, you didn't all need to pack in here. Frost? What happens if we go down together? That's a good question. What does happen? Is that just instant death for me? Or somehow I got paralyzed and we're all okay?
Long time since someone took them.
Oh.
Longest. Any survivor.
I know! Oh, I didn't want to fall. Okay. I'm just getting out of here. Actually, no, Frost is not going to do well. Frost, buddy. You have your friends, but I don't think that'll be enough. I hope they stop attacking them. I don't want Frost to die from something like this. You okay, Frost? Are they okay? This fast travel will tell me. We got Frost. We got Flame Thrall number 1. And we're missing one. Sometimes they take a while catching up. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and just... I think we head straight south from here. How easy is it to head straight south? I don't know. How far south do we need to go? There's a lot of mountains in this area. How do we get over the mountains? I'd love to know. This be the way? No. We probably want to go the other way, right? We might have lost one of our flame trolls. Might have to resummon. Maybe we should have just headed home at this rate. This is almost the path right home, right? Maybe not. Maybe not quite. So, where do we head from here? Is there a way over there? Maybe there is. And looks like there's a cave over here. Gloom Reach. Oh, it's just Gloom Reach. I thought it was gonna say like Gloom Reach Cave, but nope, just Gloom Reach. And maybe this path will take us where we want to go. Maybe. Hey, actually, it looks to be working.
Keep walking. This doesn't concern you, friend.
Is that a bunch of Stormcloaks?
You must be all right if you've got time to complain. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to. Think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Move along.
They definitely don't want to attack me.
Get out of here.
But they also know I'm side with the Imperial and they don't like me.
All right, if it's a fight you want.
I guess the Stormcloaks are still, well, yeah, they're still talking. They're still, together. They haven't exactly fully shattered, and they're probably going to be a, resistance force for quite a while. That was something to say, or just to consider about, killing Ulfric might just turn him into a martyr. Like we were talking with General Tullius.
Leave, stranger.
Hi.
Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free. We stand at the tomb of Hednorak, who has been dead for many generations. I fear, however, that his return may be at hand.
Hey.
I have been holding him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading. By now, I can barely contain his power, much less defeat him if he awakens. But with the help of a living champion, I may be able to succeed. You would do this?
We can help him out, right?
The tomb below hold the power to vanquish Hednorak. Before anything else, we need those. Bring them to me, but be careful, mortal. They are guarded by Hednorak's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return.
Alright. Anyways, what I was saying earlier is just that, yeah, when you do assassinate someone, and like, you know, Ulfric definitely wasn't a fool. He definitely knew ahead of time, like, what he was doing. He was giving the Nords, like, he was feeding off the Nords and, what he knew they wanted, right? Like, he was feeding off of their desires, right? So, like, the Nords definitely had a common cause to fight for. That was close. That didn't hit me. But it sure did hit the other guy. And one shot him too. It's like, because they had that common cause. They just shoved him through the wall. That was the shield charge thing that I tried there. How do I use that again? Oh, that's how. That guy looks dangerous. Garter Deathlord. Oh. He's a ghost. Of course he could just go through things. That was close. I just saw a arrow whiz by my face. Ah! That's hilarious. They fly so far just from the shield charge. Alright. Get rid of these guys and then figure out where to go from here. There are a lot of footsteps up there. A lot of footsteps. Have any arrows? Sure, I'll take them. There are a lot of footsteps. Why I decided to go through the trapdoor is a good question. But I did. Yeah, what I was saying earlier though, if you take out a leader of something and they have a cause to rally behind, they can just replace the leader. Sure, it won't be as cohesive, but you still might have a rebellion on your hands at a later date. Depends if they can look over the fact that there was the if they can look over and sort through their differences and understand that a united people united are better than people separated, and it would do them well to work with the Empire and hopefully defeating the elves. Yeah, probably a better idea. What do I got over here? Stepping on those is probably bad news for me. Dragon Priest going that way, huh? I tried to catch it earlier. Yeah, shield charge is actually a broken ability. And that's hilarious. They just go flying. Opaque vessel. There's 3 of them. I thought they might be useful, because they're actually, like, they're not wine bottles, they're much different. How do I actually find the rest of the place here? Like, where do I go? Oh, hi. My own flame thrall kind of startled me there. Question, are you immune to fire? Do you take damage from that? Walking through that fire? It's a thought. So, there's someone being trapped in here, huh? And we need to find 3 vessels. Where am I gonna find that? The shield bash definitely does help in some tougher enemies as well. With just getting a few extra moments to use some attacks while they're staggered by it. Iron door, another one. This one is adept, and it's the lock is directly in the middle. Those ones are always funny, especially when it's like a really hard lock. And it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna do nothing and try opening the lock. And then you realize it's perfect. Anything here? Gold, extreme magicka, no thank you, I've got better. I'm looking for these vessels though. Where would I find them? That's an extreme stamina potion, not a vessel. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure where the other... Okay, I'm slightly lost. I do not remember which doors we went through. Which section we came through. None of that. I hope this is the right way. This does not look like it's the right way. This looks like it's the opposite way. I assume I keep going through here then? Which means there must be multiple paths. Yeah, I guess we could head down. And then there's a path down here. Still gotta keep my eyes out for those vessels. That obviously looks like a door, right? Yep, there we go. Secret door? What do you got for us? Oh, this place. I think I've seen this place through that little window before, maybe? Maybe. I might just be losing it. But yeah, I'm kind of lost in here, so I'm just going to keep stumbling around until I hopefully find what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's just keep on doing that stumbling. I do have a clairvoyance spell, but I don't know if that'll help me. We could use it to find the word of power in here somewhere. Anything other than that, though? Oh, hey. Maybe we go back here. The catacombs. That might be it. Further down we go, then. Oh, how nice. They thought to give me a little treasure chest here. Good thing I immediately saw that trap. That definitely wasn't a very hidden one. Spiders? What are the spiders doing here? Okay. I think I ignore everything that's everything else here, and probably move on. Yeah, that actually does a considerable amount of damage with the with all those bashing. Yeah, the bashing actually is fairly effective here. That's kind of cool. You don't really see shield bashing used much as a weapon. In a lot of games, anyways. Possibly some. Not sure why, but all of a sudden I got the urge to play... Oh, hi. I all of a sudden got the urge to play a bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's something that I really enjoyed playing. And, like, the combat style is really... it's it's really challenging. Like, it actually... Yeah, like, sure, a lot of... Kirky wants to see it? I am totally up for that. Its combat style is really, really challenging. It's very rewarding as well. So it takes a lot of player skill. It's not just you run around and stat check. Of course, the stats that your character has definitely does matter in things like the speed of your swings or how well you can put up a guard. But it's very like medieval style combat. Like, of course, there's no magic or anything, and it's just... Wait, is there magic? No, I don't think there's any magic at all. It's just a really fun, cool game. And it is definitely... Whoops. It is definitely a bit more of a mature game. So I think what I will do is... yeah, just there's potions. There's alchemy. And that's about it. I do love the game. It is a bit more mature, though, and I think that I might do a YouTube series on it. So that way I can edit out, cut out any of the more mature portions of the game. Some of the stuff that I guess prefer not to have on the channel. I'm not exactly quite sure what my demographic is yet, but I'm pretty much going for things that I probably wouldn't enjoy watching. I probably shouldn't put up on my channel. So that's probably the guidelines I'm going to use for that. So just, there's some cutscenes where it's like, it's the Middle Ages, and, oh hi. 1 second. Yeah. And they definitely don't hide a lot of stuff, so I figured I'd cut some of that stuff out, and then I would have it for you guys on a video episodes. Alternatively, if I knew the thing when the things are coming up ahead of time, I could do it on stream. And either like, yeah, just block it off ahead of time or something. What do you think about that? You got any opinions on the matter there, Quirky? Because yeah, like, I really enjoyed the gameplay. Very, very much enjoyed the gameplay. Like, that was a well done game. Yeah, I've been doing my Bard's Tale on the channel as well. And, maybe I can try recording another series to go along with it. That would require me definitely doing more with the amount of recording I do and making sure I keep to my schedule, so. Definitely doable for me. But I will admit my time management skills are definitely much to be desired. Quirky, do you know about Kingdom Come Deliverance? Yeah, you must know that you mentioned the potions. Yeah. What were you saying you haven't seen before? Was that like my Bard's Tale, or are you talking about like some of the 18 plus cutscenes or other things? Just to make sure we're on the same page here. Also, I've been so focused on chatting, I didn't look at where I was supposed to go next. Where do I go next? Where was I before? Came through here, so I think I have to go down. This one is actually... you've watched full live streams. There is one specific cutscene that I remember specifically. And essentially, there is, like, this is on the main story as well, so it's not skippable. Like, it's not something that you can go around either. Like, right in the main story, I think it's main story? It might not be. The amount of time that I actually stick to the main story is so few and far between that, that I often can't tell what's what. But, there is one scene that, of course, Henry, the main character, and one of the priests, like, they decide that they're going to have, like, they're just gonna be, crazy, have way too much to drink at the bar, public indecency, all sorts of things, and, a bit of 18+ stuff in there, sprinkled around, in the cutscene as well. And not only is it definitely applied, but there's also, like, certain parts as well that, yeah, where they definitely, were in the process of doing the deed. So, that's something that I really wouldn't want to have up there, but, that one specifically, I know I would know to cut out. Although, I haven't played enough through the main story to actually know if there's, like, much other than that. Honestly, yeah, I don't remember if there's anything else, and I haven't played through, like, a lot of the game yet. This is an Iron Claw, though. Let me go ahead and I want to... There's an... okay. Yeah, so... Here's, like, yeah, there are two ways that that can go. You could either... I don't remember how to get the information for that quest without getting it directly from him, though. I know you're trying to get information out of him, and the only way to essentially do that is to have a great time with the priest and get on his good side. Of course, the scene directly after that cutscene, like the cutscene directly after that cutscene, is like my favorite, where it's like you actually get to go through, like you actually get to speak a sermon to like the group of people, because the priest gets like so drunk out of his mind that he just cannot. And it's like we get to do the sermon, and I'm like, oh, that part's really fun. I really enjoy that. Okay, we're looking for dragon, hawk-looking thing, and wolf. That's not how to do that. Dragon, hawk, and wolf. There we go. So I definitely do enjoy going that route, and I don't exactly remember how to get the information otherwise, because he's only willing to share that information with you after you actually get through that cutscene and save his butt there. I'll need to look at it again and see like what area or like what I can actually do with it. I just remember being like really lost and dissatisfied with the other option, like the other path that you could go with it, and probably just because I didn't know what to do at that point. Oh. That wasn't... Oh, hey, look, it's Black Soul Gem. I don't remember if that is the main quest or not, though, either. I just picked up something that I didn't want. I don't remember what it was, but I don't want it. about the ebony battle axe? Yeah, kind of heavy. That was only 2 out of 3 vessels. Are we gonna have more later? Here's the word of power, though. It is possible to fail to meet him or to anger him with the wrong choice of words as well. Yes, I do remember that. And honestly, like, it felt kind of bad, like, it with just like doing the wrong thing, like doing the thing that gets him upset, because like just the tone of his voice when he gets upset, it's just like, I didn't really want that. I wanted to, you know, be nice about it, convince the guy without compromising, like, my own dignity, you know? Make the right choice for me, and also try to get on his good side. And that was really hard to do. I don't think it's even possible to get on his good side without that. I might not have had high enough persuasion, but I'm pretty sure like I did that section multiple times, in which I managed to like persuade him successfully every time, and yet still like not actually get the answers out of him. Of course, with the Catholic, like the, I believe it's like Roman Catholic, or maybe it's an Orthodox. I don't exactly remember what actually was practiced at that time. But what I do know is that, okay, where is that thought going? I lost it. I also lost that other vial. That flask-looking thing. Is that other one? I was just knowing that... Oh. Withershins? Restoration skill book, I guess. And it looks like I must have read it. I'd like to find that other flask thing. Not sure where it could be. Oh, one was over here. Yeah, this place actually kind of confused me and got me really turned around. And once again, wrong way, I guess. Where do I go? Oh, right. That was the dead-end place that I found earlier. And I do have to go back into... Well, these rooms don't give me anything, right? Nope. That's where I was just a little bit ago. Potion of ultimate healing, thank you. And I need to go this way, not down. Not that way. Was it this way? Down here? No. That's how to get back up from the trap. How do I get out of here again? Had to take a pause on that conversation because I got lost. This looks better.
With those 3 vessels, Hevnorak can restore himself. Find them before he can.
Hey, this place, huh? Is there any other way? I managed to find my way out to the entrance. Which actually kind of surprised me, because I didn't expect to. How do I get over there, though? Yikes. Ow. So many traps around here. Okay, which way do I go? This way? I don't think so. So then the other way was over here. And continuing this way. Right? Maybe? Yes, catacombs? Yeah, I do actually, like, enjoy the priest's character, and I do kind of enjoy, like, the the kind of communication that that he has with Henry. This. We found this already, right? We opened this already, right? How did we open that? Was it just a matter of weight on this thing? There we go. Yeah, we didn't miss anything over here. I'm actually kind of really happy with myself that the whole using the sword to press down on it worked. That was fun. And I'm still looking for one of the flasks. Or the vessels. He put us on a side quest, but now I want to complete it. Anyways, Quirky, like, what do you think? Would that be something that you would recommend as a series, or do you think that should be something that, like, would be okay still to stream? I had a game lined up for streaming, I think, here. So I had plans for that. It might be easier to, or I mean, we might get to see it sooner if I do recordings of it. But then we don't get the interaction as well from just, like, having you for example, show up on a stream and interact that way. That is that is like the really great thing about having you and the other people that are active during the during the streams. Just being able to just chat to someone about things like that does actually just make this experience more enjoyable. Yeah, I had originally put Kingdom Come Deliverance probably, I think that was like next on my list of like games that I wanted to put as a recording series. Welcome, James. Talking about people who show up all the time. Glad to have you. Thank you. Now you can help me from not getting lost. I have been getting lost in this one dungeon. and I have been slightly confused. Ask him about it? Alright, yeah, James. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Kingdom Come Deliverance, but, what do you think? Would that be good as a... Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, we're talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm not sure if you've heard about it, or played with it, or played it. But we're looking at adding that as a game to the channel. Ah, there's the other vessel. I missed it. There we go. Now we need to get to the end. Essentially, I would like to add it to the channel. Just not sure about whether it should be a stream game or a recording game only. I was leaning originally more towards the recording game, because there are some mature rated themes that I didn't really want to put on the channel, and it would be easier to edit them out, like in post, instead of trying to black them out or skip them or bleep them out or whatever during something like a during a stream. So where was I supposed to go? I don't know my way home. Time for the clairvoyance spell. Maybe it'll help me. I'm lost. Show me the way. The way. Let's go this way. Save me, clairvoyance. Definitely should have been using this spell. Oh, yep. But taking the wrong turn there. Like, there's so many turns and twists and rooms at this place. Is this where I need to go? Not directly. Okay, there we go. That is it. Kind of looked like Mountain Blade, but with better graphics. It is very... Well... there's no overworld travel. There's no, like... I guess... Kinda, but... Mountain Blade is a very different game. Because it does have the aspect of... You're not actually in person walking around on foot, or yeah, you're just not walking around on foot all the time. For Kingdom Come Deliverance is very first person. It's very first person RPG is what it is. Medieval first person RPG. Oh, and I missed my turn again. And it is very... It's very quite linear, but it's got a fun story with cool combat, like really cool combat. I really enjoy the combat system. One of the better combat systems that I've played before. And I guess it does have a very similar combat system to Mountain Blade, but different, slightly different, and it does have a better combat system than Mountain Blade. But yeah, it's mostly based around like the RPG and like the story and all of those quests and such. So it's definitely got a different feel to Mountain Blade, but I guess similar graphics, better graphics, but similar in graphics and in like theme, anyways. So I guess that's something about it.
You found the vessels. I was worried that I had sent you to your death. In life, Hevnorak drained his own blood from his body. His goal was to transfer his power back into himself after death, becoming a powerful lich. The vessels contain that very blood. Empty them, and you remove any chance he has of regaining his former powers. More dangerous than you know. Left alone, however, he will awaken when he has grown too powerful to be stopped. This is the only way to be sure.
Okay, let's go ahead and try this out then.
Empty the vessels.
Worst case scenario, we spawn a super deadly thing and then hopefully try to kill it.
When you have done so, I will unbind Havnorak. He will awaken in a weakened state, but the Lich is still to be reckoned with. Be ready.
This couldn't possibly be bad, right? Ah, it's a dragon priest. Oh, yeah, clairvoyance not going to show me the way to beat this guy. He's got shock, huh? Alright then. Let's go ahead and put on our shock gear. Ring of shock resist and amulet of shock resist. Try to shock me now. I want to see it. Shock me. Yeah, that's right. Shock me again. Ha! My health regen is too good for his damage. My health regen actually heals me. Assuming that he actually can hit me through the 20% chance he has to actually land an attack. Nice, Dragon Priest down. Sprayed on the ground creates a wall of lightning that does 50 points of shock damage per second. Cool. Dragon Priest Mask, immune to disease and poison. Nice. Add that to the wall. Very good.
Thank you, hero. Now, I may finally rest. Take Havnorak's iron mask. It may be of use to you, and serve as some reward for your feat here.
And looks like the way out is through here. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, I don't know how many shouts we actually... Oh, is it learn 20 shouts? Is that what it is? In that case, we want to learn new shouts. And some of these words of power will just upgrade the shouts that we already have. That is something. Quirky, one thing that I wanted to mention about, one funny thing that I do with Kingdom Come Deliverance is I will spend like a good couple hours in the first original town there in Skalitz, and I will take like forever intentionally picking every single herb there is in the entire town, and there's lots of them. Like there's hundreds and hundreds of herbs. And yeah, I'll just pick them all to increase my herbalist skill as early as I possibly can get it. The fun part about the herbalist skill in that game is that later on, once you once you get to a high enough herbalist skill, you actually gain points in your strength when you actually just bend down and pick up the herb. It's just like it's just like leg day. Actually, I think leg day is actually what the perk is called. But like, you're just, every time you go down, pick up a herb, and then you stand back up, and you gain a little bit progress of strength to your strength. I thought that's really cool. Of course, that's not exactly something that I would want to just spend an entire stream doing. Like, I don't know if that really sounds interesting or appealing to you all. And I especially wouldn't want to do that on, like, the first stream. Because that's most likely when, like, people are going to, like, show up and be wanting to see how, like, the rest of the stream is going to go. So you want to be able to have a little bit of action and a little bit of interest in there as well. Wolfgar, where is Arngir? Where is he at? Really hard to track down these guys. Not to mention they all look kind of the same, so it's like, oh, is that you? This is either Arngir or Boris over here. And there you are.
We're all in your debt, Dragonborn. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Thunderstone Gorge. I don't think I've heard of that place.
Sky, guard you.
There have been, like, multiple times, though, that I've tried really, really hard to win that first duel against the one Kuman that comes to, like, chase you out of the castle. Like, there's only one of them, and I've tried to beat him, but, like, it's really hard to beat someone that just has a higher skill level. Like, even with player skill accounting for any discrepancy, they can just swing the sword faster. And, yeah, they swing the sword faster, block faster, do everything faster. It just, it's pretty tough. Especially when you're just trying to learn how the, when you're just trying to learn how combat works in the game. Pardon me. And, I've definitely gotten frustrated trying to win that fight. It's definitely not supposed to be winnable. But I wanted to try anyways. And then I get stubborn about it. And then I just... It's the fun version of trying to hit your head against the wall multiple times. Yeah. So, that's what I was doing. But yeah, that game is very not forgiving. The ambushes that they have are brutal. Very brutal. Ambushes in that game, yeah, they're tough. Fighting is extraordinarily difficult in that game. Are you talking about the game? Okay, I was talking about the fight where the first time you run out of the, like, the back doors of the castle keep, this one guy chasing you, to get you to run, from Skalitz. That was the guy that I was talking about. I'm not sure if we were talking about the same one. I know I have tried to win against the big guy with the club when you come back to Skalitz later. And, yeah, I do know that that one's not winnable. Yeah, I've tried, and no, I don't really have enough skill, yet in that game. I will definitely be doing,
There you are.
Oh. You're hunting. Hope it goes well. See you. I definitely tried to win that one. And yeah, I was just definitely wasn't strong enough. They really don't pull their punches at that game, though. You are weak. And you gotta work on it. And yeah, it takes a lot to skill up and get to the point where you're competent at fighting one-on-one, never mind like two-on-one. It's tough, it's dangerous, it's deadly. And I kind of like that about the game. Like, it frustrates the heck out of me. I will admit that. I want to be powerful, and I want to be able to take on multiple people at once, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, you just want to be able to get that... you do want to be able to do training off stream. I'm gonna do it, like, in one of my other saves, before I even, like, start the series. I want to be, like, competent at the combat, even when you've got really low stats. Because, I want to be able to... Like, basic combat in itself is really difficult, and that's not even considering, like, all of the different combos that you have to do, like, one after another. Like, those combos can be tough. Like, that requires, like, really, intentional mouse control. I didn't want those robes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, training makes the stats good. True. Yeah, honestly, it's such a well-made combat system that takes actual, like, strategy and skill. Oh. Hello, Mammoth. And yeah, it's well done. But it is tough. And yeah, if you're outnumbered, that's a moment where you do want to run. You can't really just stat check them. Because of the stamina constraints. And I actually really like what they did with the stamina. What was attacking me there? Oh, hi. Oh. Ow. See, this would absolutely obliterate me if I didn't specifically build my build in order to combat this. Who's firing magic at me? Where is this all coming from? Oh, hi, right, you. And then there's a frost guy up there. Oh yeah, I forgot we had our shock resistance. I could probably just go back to our usual stuff. Stamina, magic regeneration, sure. Magic regeneration isn't really important, actually. Yeah, I'm just not exactly sure how I would run that series. I'm just thinking about it. He wasn't using... Sorry, I missed what you were saying there. We were talking about the trainer. I assume the trainer you're talking about is the one in the first town. Or not the first town, I mean the third town. Rattay, I think it is. He wasn't using his head. Captain of the Guard. Wow, That's... I'm not sure why, but that just... I think I got distracted by all the combat, and I think I missed what you were trying to say there. The captain of the guard is the one that trains us in Rattay, which is the first village, or first town that we actually have proper freedom. It's like, it's when we start to get out of like the tutorial stages. And you can actually like swap between like a bunch of different combat styles as well. Like, if you want to like work on Captain Bernard, that was it. He was really rude to you at first, and then he kind of like warms up to you. And that's another thing. Like, what's his name? Capon, Hans, yeah. Anyways, the young lord of Rattay is honestly such a great character. I absolutely, like, I hated him. And then you start interacting with him, and you become you become, like, you actually get close to, and just the dynamic, like, they did a great job with with the character building. Like, yeah, it was just very nice, very pleasant. Ooh, common soul gem. Yay! Robes of Resurgence. If they weren't so low value, I'd probably grab them. I'll grab them anyways. These things as well. Honestly, I could sell them. It's probably not worth, because the amount of time and effort it takes to actually sell things like that. We can take some ingredients, though. Those might come in handy. Oh! Sounds like there's a word of power up ahead. Nice. Oh, ebony helmet. I don't think I really wanted that. I'll keep it anyways. I'll probably drop it off. It is a little bit funny how Henry is like just a bit of a man-child, though. Like he's like somewhere in his 20s. He's way too relatable, which is kind of the funny part. He stays with his parents. He sleeps in, goes to parties, even though he's like in his 20s or whatever. And this is like medieval era, and he doesn't work super well. He's late to things all the time, and yeah, you definitely can see like a bit of growing up, but he is still like quite immature and full of himself. There are times where I don't like his character, and then he gets humbled a couple times, and just like he definitely does start to grow throughout the story, and I like that. I don't know how much story there is, and I only got through like a bit of it. Oh, this is not my flame Ashnok. Where are mine? I'll need to find them. Or resummon them. The story is very, very good, and yeah, like, they end up having like a bunch of characters that I don't like, but the story is just redeemable, and the characters grow. It's not just static. Amethyst. And garlic and vampire dust. Wouldn't have seen that if it weren't for the bright white garlic. And some more ingredients here. leather strips, whatever. How do I get out? Where's the lever? Chain. That'll work. Like him. Okay, I'll take it. Human heart. Disturbing, but okay. Yeah, I'd love to play through that. I am likely to do it with episodes, although I think streaming would be fun. I'm kind of torn between it, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I do a little bit of both? Not sure. Not sure. What do you think? I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to decide, and I'm not sure yet. I think I will need my clairvoyance here so I don't run the wrong direction again. Uh-oh. I am truly lost. Clairvoyance isn't giving me an answer. No direct path seen. Uh-oh. What do I do now? Am I gonna die in here? Forever? Alone? I remember seeing that mammoth before. Maybe we'll go this way. Maybe. Aha! Skyrim! I'm free! What would you like to see, Quirky? With regards to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's have a look at the words we've got, and let's see how many we have. I have... Let's count the total number of shouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We need 3 more shouts to learn. It would probably be a great game to stream. And, yeah, you're right about that. You are right about that. I'll probably have to think of some... I'll probably try to think, of some censorship system. If I'm doing it on stream. Probably not much, probably maybe just a screen flip at those moments. Like, there aren't very many of them. Like, of course, they do definitely use, like, a fair bit of mature language. It's definitely not for children. But, like, that's just, yeah, it's just kind of the style that they chose to do for the game. It's medieval, it's adult, it's very gritty and real in that sense. And swap to the starting screen. I don't know if you're able to skip cutscenes. If so, then maybe. Maybe I'll do that. I would have to check ahead of time, like specifically to make sure that I know when those things are coming up. But yes, I might be able to exit out of cutscenes. I know, like, for something like Bard's Tale, like, you can't. You just can't exit out of cutscenes. It's a very story-driven game as well. all about the puzzles, all about the experience, and like the amount of voice lines.
We have felt the whisper of a word.
It's just not something that they gave as an option, and I don't remember if you can or not in KCD. We got another place to go. You do think we can? Then that would be a good option. I should go ahead and try that. Shrine of Maroon's Dagon. No, let's not go there. Let's go to Volenrud. Oh, you don't. Okay. That is possible. Like yeah, it's definitely possible. In my chat, I actually have a I don't in my I look at chat through OBS. Here you go, a little bit of Inception there. I have this here, and this reaction button, I don't know how to get it off. It covers up some letters. So like sometimes it just can cover up part of a word, and then I really want to figure out what that word is. And I just can't figure it out. It was covering out the apostrophe T. No, the N apostrophe T. So it looked like do, and it was actually don't. So, alright. Oh wait, the game wasn't working today. Actually, let's see if it works. Has it been working? Nope, it's just black. Okay. I lost my flame thralls. Let's go ahead and summon them again. Flame thralls. Yeah, that's just my OBS, and I don't know how to get it off, and it does make things a little bit harder. So sometimes, mid-stream, I just have to, Alt-Tab just to interact with my OBS. Oh, and apparently Alt-Tabbing will just, black out my desktop, too. Fun. I currently have it recording my desktop just because, for some reason, it wasn't working with the game recording. I would like to put on my rings. Alteration Conjuration Rings. Master Alteration Spell. And I need to do this a few times. And... okay. Because we actually have 80% spell absorption, we've only got a 20% chance per cast of the spell to actually cast it. And the only way we can change that is by equipping a different stone other than the what's it called? Other than the Achinok stone. There we go, we summoned one. And now I just need to summon another. The fact that we just can cast a Master Alteration spell, or Master Concentration spell that often, I mean, with the amount of magicka we have, it's quite nice. I did definitely go with too much magicka. I was more concerned about casting the conjuration spells at full price. We can cast them now at around 200 or less. How much does it cost? Only 112. So we can cast it 6 times before we actually have to recharge our magicka. And we've got some magicka recharge as well on some of our apparel, which helps regen it in between casts as well. Let's figure out how this shield sprint thing works. Okay, that's... oh, you just start sprinting while you already have it raised, huh? Can you sprint and then try raising it? No. Raising it will actually stop the sprint but you have to start a sprint while being... Where did you come from? I know this is, like, kind of in your territory and all that, but didn't expect you popping up. I did not expect to do fire breath there. I must have accidentally changed that while I was upgrading things. And there we go. And there's another dragon. Blood dragon this time. That's better. Like how much damage you took from that dragon bite. This dragon. He thinks he can damage us. What a naive dragon. Oh, we gotta go over here, huh? Ball damage doesn't seem to do very much to us. It does something still. Also, what is amber useful for? Hey, this is easy. All we needed to do is beat a dragon, and we want to beat more of them for more souls. Oh, technically it was 2 dragons. And that, is that the last word of Frost Breath? Possibly. Oh, I don't actually want to equip it. Let's just go ahead and spend it. Oh yeah, so we have 17 total different shouts. And out of those 17, how many words do we still need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, yeah, out of the 17, there's still 10 words that we need. Which may still take a while longer. And I don't exactly know where to find the other words. I'm sure we'll have plenty more. Like, hopefully we can discover some new words. I know we'll find some, like the... like, there's 2 different shouts. One's called Dragon Aspect, and one's called Bend Will. Those are 2 different shouts that we'll be able to learn. They're both from the Dragonborn DLC. I keep thinking that they might be sleeping, but apparently they never sleep. It's like, well, it's 5:16 in the morning, so I guess for them it makes sense to rise early. Wolfgar, have you seen Arngir around? Is that you, Arngir? That's Bori. So there are 2 missing here. See if I can find them in the courtyard. Arngir, there you are.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Oh. They meditate for sleep. They have beds in there. I was trying to figure out why, like, like I thought you deleted some of your messages because I couldn't scroll back. But because I changed the size of my OBS, I wasn't seeing the most recent stuff. They meditate for sleep like elves in older D&D. What happened to the game? I tabbed there. I needed to check my OBS to see what you were trying to say. Sorry about that.
Breath, huh?
I think I got another word, right? Or another place to go? Did I? Down here. Arcwind Point. How do we get there? That looks tricky to find. And yes, elves in modern editions of D&D still don't sleep. They just meditate for 4 hours and then get the benefits of sleep. I don't know how to get over there. I doubt it's going to be as easy as walking, but we can at least try. I was thinking of making an elf. I usually like making elf characters for D&D. Although the current character that I'm building for a one-shot I'm going to be doing with friends probably this upcoming weekend is just for a frame of reference or a little bit of background. We're going to be playing in a one-shot that essentially a wizard traps us in this place in this place, and this place has a bunch of mimics, and we have to survive and find a way to get out. It's just a twisted sense of a twisted game / sense of humor for this wizard. But I'm making my wizard, like I'm making a wizard. And there's probably a much better way to get up here, but because we have a horse it works. Maybe it doesn't work. Never mind. Maybe I should be using clairvoyance for that more often. So I'm making a scribe wizard. He's going to be a super ultra nerd. And yeah, he's just going to I wanted to make him a like extremely big. Oh, I cannot go that way, huh? I have managed to reach the edge of the map, huh? And it says no, you can't go to Cyrodiil. Okay, that's not where I was trying to go, but okay. So yeah, I'm making this super nerdy wizard, and he's going to be an absolute fanboy of this wizard that trapped us. And yeah, I'm trying to work out spells and things for him, and just to make him a like he's his role model sort of thing, and why he's so smart, because he learned a bunch of stuff from this wizard. Even though he might be like some controversial, essentially like a mad scientist almost, he still might have like a lot of knowledge that my character finds is just brilliant. So that's kind of the theme and style. I am inherently bad, well, not inherently, but I am definitely not great at roleplay, and I feel like just as long as I make sure that I understand my character and I just go for it and have fun with it, I think it is going to be really, really hilarious and really fun. So, definitely looking forward to that. Oh, this is something I was actually going to run by Ella too, is all of us are a little bit wacky. Hey, at least I won't be the only one. One thing that I wanted to run by Ella and probably the other members of our D&D party as well is I would like to like there's a bunch of different spells in the game that are like named after their creators. Like you've got like Tasha's spells, there's even a book named after her, and then there's like a whole bunch of other spells. I feel like if the spell would actually like fit this wizard, I would love to just play with these like I would love to just stack a whole bunch of those spells like in my spell book, and then also just say and replace like the creator's name with his name and make him the creator. So that way I could be like, hey, I cast all of your spells, and like, yeah, I'm just a huge fan, and I use these spells, and that's why I'm able to do all these cool things. Yeah, I want to get permission to do that. Yeah, it's not going to be Tasha's Hideous Laughter or Tasha's Mind Whip. It's just going to be the name, whatever the name is of our wizard, or the wizard that's trapping us. I want to do that really badly. Pardon me. Oh, oops. No, fly away. Oh, hi. Who invited you? Ella wants me to tell you guys about her character. Let's see if I remember her character. She's got a herring gun, so it's a bunny. And I think she's playing her Gloomstalker Ranger. This guy's actually doing a decent amount of damage to me. And what it's actually going to be is Ella's character is going to be, oh wow, that's a really expensive hammer. And that's not too much to carry? Good. Also, where am I supposed to be going? I'm lost. I just found this dragon. So Ella's character is going to be a Gloomstalker Ranger. And it's going to be a herring gun, so it's going to be a bunny person. Who can jump really far and act really fast. And it's actually modeled after one of the characters that she used as like a background / supporting character for like a different campaign. So essentially it's like one of the characters that she built that she like had set as her friend. In another one of our campaigns, she's playing a demi-dragon, so she's, which is a homebrew thing, but she's playing this dragon that used to be a like a novice like dragon slayer. Like she was just getting into like slaying dragons, and then in her first ever dragon encounter she gets crippled, so then she undergoes a ritual to become a dragon so that she's able to fight again. And one of her party members is going to be that Haragon Gloomstalker Ranger, so she's going to be able to like play as like one of her old companions and play with that a little bit. Oh, did I end up finding that word of power? There is one up there, right? Whoops. Wait, I did learn it, right? Why is it still saying I've got a quest to learn this thing? I'm confused. It'll be plenty of fun, though. Oh, Drain Vitality! Aha! A new shout. So we've only got... Oh yes, her name is Xena. Yes. I had honestly forgotten, and forgot to mention it. Also, why can't I... Why is it still saying I have that thing there? I've definitely found that place now. Arc Wind Point. I have done the thing you have asked. Please, stop telling me to do it again. I'm not sure why the quest is a little bit bugged there. Oh, yeah, I didn't need to pull out my sword. Those guys, they just sniped the poor skeleton from way over there. Talking about skeletons, looks like there's a few more of them. Barley Cavern, huh? definitely found that word of power. Like, how do I fix that? No chance I like fast travel and it fixes itself, right? I don't exactly know if I can like mark this quest as complete or something. My concern is that I won't be able to get a quest from... I won't be able to get another quest for finding another word of power if I have this one still active. That's my concern. Is that you, Arngeir? No, it's not. I could tell just... He had a slightly different build. Is everyone else outside? Where are they all at? I like checking their beds, even though I like hardly ever find them there. Maybe they're all outside. There's one of them.
We are all in your debt, Dragonborn.
Oh, that's awkward.
Sky above.
How do I tell that quest to finish? Maybe I'll have to find a way to clear that quest later. Anyways, with the last bit of our stream, we've got somewhere to go. Dragonborn quest. I have been attacked by a group of people claiming to work for someone named Mirak. I need to find out why they're trying to kill me. And so I should look for the boat in Windhelm they used to travel from Solstheim. Let's go ahead and head over to Windhelm then. Do I go to the stables directly? Let's go to the town. I think there's a way to get through the town and into the dock.
For a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about clearing off the that specific quest so that we could get more Words of Power quests. How am I going to get across the sea?
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just keep out of the way.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
That first girl, I don't think I've ever met her, but she sounded like we had already known each other for a while. What are these guys doing?
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyal.
I'm not sure what they're hoping to accomplish, because they're obviously not accomplishing anything there. This guy makes sense because he's using the hammer to, like, close the barrel and seal it. But this guy?
Talk to Captain Gyal if you're looking to book passage.
He's trying to hammer metal on a... Oh, I forgot what these are called.
To Solstheim. Too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
What happened? Why don't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Please take me back.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
I could pay him double his usual rate. Or I could tell him that he owes me, which he doesn't. You know what? I would typically try to persuade or intimidate him. And honestly, this guy, he just had a tough experience. I'm gonna give him the money.
Well, a man's got to make a living after all. Fine. We'll cast off immediately.
It's only 500 gold, and sounds like the guy can use it. I feel like that would be the most friendly approach. Ah, yes. Welcome, everyone, to the island of Solstheim.
Here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
That is the hope. That guy has pretty cool armor.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for Marak. Is that smart to say right out? We could beat him and his army if we need to. Looking for work or none of your business. Well, I'm looking for Marak.
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Oh, this is technically known by Morrowind. Is this owned by Morrowind, or is this Morrowind proper? I think it's just an island off of Morrowind, right?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Is it just me, or does he seem super quiet? I'll turn it up a little bit more. I think that's max volume now, though. Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
And why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. When House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
And what is the city of Blacklight? Never heard of that before.
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been away ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
The Argonians invaded Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes.
Huh.
They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland.
Alright then, we got a history lesson.
I was starting to wonder what happened to it.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
He has a shipment, but he didn't even want to go out here, huh?
Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend God.
Yeah, I don't know what those laws are, to be honest. May as well have a look around, though.
If you're looking for work, the mine's been closed for a long time. You can go where you please, but I'd say stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
Okay, then. Where are we even trying to go here? Raven Rock, huh? Investigate the shrine. Ah, that's the next goal there, huh? Quite the place, Raven Rock. How much of this is actually... I mean, Solstheim. How much of this is actually... traversable? Probably all of it, huh? That's actually a sizable portion. Not big, but sizable. I want to go over here. This is a fun place. The giant tree or mushroom things. It's been a while since I've been there.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was heaving my guts for a week.
Okay, what can I learn about over here? There's a blacksmith. May as well pay my respects to him.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you?
Oh.
That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Lover Mallory. I forgot about him. He is from the Thieves Guild and is the brother of Devon Mallory.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
That's suspicious.
He better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Precious, huh?
Always a pleasure to watch.
I have no idea who I'm looking for. Okay, is there a miscellaneous thing? Retrieve ancient Nordic pickaxe? Where do I gotta go for that? He's in the mine? Probably in the mine. I think the mine's this way. I'll stop in here. Raven Rock Mine. What was that about?
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great...
He does have the ancient order pickaxe on him.
He's down here. I can feel it.
Also, is that
Almost
Mythic Dawn
2
robes?
centuries ago. There may be nothing
It couldn't
left
be, right?
to find.
Just let me go, woman.
That looks like Mythic
Gracious,
Dawn
you're an
robes.
obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
What do I say? Do I try to help him? Or do I say it's dangerous here?
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
A quest called The Final Descent, huh? What sort of a secret would be hidden here?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
Interesting. Maybe we'll do this quest sometime.
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
The key is to the locked section.
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
It sounds suspicious. It's not proof, and you might still be crazy.
Finally, someone who
But,
believes me. I'm telling you, there's
I'll humor
something
you
big
for a while.
down there. Something
Although
that
you
the
do
East
still
Empire
have someone
Company
of something
wanted
else's.
to hide from everyone.
Why are you telling me all this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing
Oh,
around
right.
these mines
That's
chasing
why.
my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company's keeping from all of us.
Alright.
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Okay, yeah. Lever wants his pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Alright, well,
Be careful down there.
he might not be using it, but it is still kind of his, and we were asked to give it, get it back for him, so we'll do that. And I'm thinking of packing up here,
Always a pleasure.
at least for today.
Yet?
There you go.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Really? We get to have it? We can use that for mining.
I just wanted to remind
Maybe.
that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Maybe. Maybe we can. Alright.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
So, should we head back in there? No, you know what? As the final act for today,
My husband Bendel.
I think we go have a look at... Maybe we do that at the start of next episode instead. Oh, and that's too much. Ingredients. Those things are heavy. What are they, anyways? I don't even know. Of course, I've never used them before. Ravage health, huh? Yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Do I have anything that I could just drop that we have on us that is something we shouldn't be carrying? That's my question first. Other than we've got a lot of soul gems. That's good. We'll have plenty more stuff than to Oh, right. Ancient Nordic pickaxe here. And yeah, a lot of this stuff is stuff we want to keep. Oh, right. Ebony helmet. That was there. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead over to sell a couple things to Mr. Mallory over there.
Remember who's in charge around here.
So now that we're in Solstheim, maybe we just start the quest next stream, perhaps. I don't want to get too much into it yet. But it sounds fun. Sounds exciting. I need to put on my list of things to do, figure out why that quest got bugged, and why, after finding the Word of Power, we can no longer grab a new one from...
the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
The Greybeards. That's who.
Either
Okay.
you're here to get the
Can I
finest weapons
sell
and
something
armor.
to you? What do you actually have on you? You got some chitin, some netch leather, things that are unique to here. I will grab your silver, thanks, and your iron ore. And then, if you could take some of the things off of me, that would be great. Ebony armor of major destruction? Helmet? And... Warhammer of Storms? No, he doesn't have enough of that. I might be able to buy enough for that, though. Like what? He doesn't have any Dwarven metal. I could grab the Corundum ore. That might be worth something. Orichalcum, Quicksilver, Refined Moonstone, Silver. What about iron? We could buy all that iron, and he still won't have enough. And... yeah, I was kind of hoping on buying something here. Soul Stealer arrows. Those are cool. I like those. $1 arrows. Those actually look quite nice. I love the quiver on that. That is honestly really beautiful. That's well crafted. I like that. Well done, guys. Well done. While I am here, I guess I will grab a couple other things like... I don't know. Netch leather? Sure. And... some chitin plates. Sure. I'll go for it. Moonstone. There you go. And I probably still have too much weight. No? No.
Bring your
I'm
weapons
okay.
and armor to me. I'll fix it.
I will go ahead and head back over to Skyrim. Fast traveling to Skyrim, it seems like we can only end up in one place. And that's going to be the boat. And then we have to fast travel from here off to wherever we want to go, huh? Alright, heading home. We will resume next time. Doing the Dragonborn DLC quest. Of course, I will be doing more with exploring and doing other quests in Solstheim. Yeah, we've got some achievements to do in Solstheim, and some things I think sound really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and drop off a few things. We got a new mask. Where is it? Croesus, Volsung, Mirak, Konarik, Hevnarak. There we go. And then, did we have anything else? Other than, like, the necromancer stuff? There you go. We'll make this guy a necromancer. Oh, no. Where'd our helmet go? Oh, helmet and... yeah, good. Okay. There's a butterfly in a jar, moth in a jar, dragonfly in a jar, bee in a jar, and torchbug in a jar. I thought the bliss bug in a jar was one of them. So I tried to put it, like, I think either here or here. But the way that, like, loading these, loading the saves works, yeah. It just moves some items around. Was this a special weapon? I forget. Hevnarak's staff. It was kind of special, huh? Staff of Frostbite? We'll replace that then. Okay. Yep, I'll go ahead and put the rest of these things away. We'll call it there for a day, though. And Ancient Nordic Pickaxe. I'm not sure what the stats are on that compared to some other pickaxes. Actually, that is a good question. I was thinking of, like, whenever I was thinking, like, of pickaxes, I was originally thinking back to Conan and, like, the different, like, pickaxe stats there, and then I realized I was thinking of the wrong game. So I have no idea what that pickaxe actually does. Maybe it's the only thing that can actually mine Stalgrim ore? That's possible. That is the case? Oh, cool. I was wondering, it's like, what does this do? I'm sure it does something special. Oh, good. Thank you for the confirmation. I would like to give this in there. That can go in there. I missed a few things to put into my cell barrel. We've got a ridiculous amount of things in the cell barrel. Pretty ridiculous. And potions as well. Some of this stuff, honestly, I don't exactly know how I got it, but it's here. Ingredients we could put away, though. That'll be useful. There we go. I got a decent amount of ingredients. Not very much, but a decent amount. Most importantly, though, we've got a lot of heavy stuff. I think we've got a bunch of dragon bone and scale. Yeah, that adds up very quickly. Also, we do have some soul gems that are filled. Black soul gem, common soul gem, some filled with petty souls. It seems like we didn't have quite enough petty soul gems. It's fine. It'll work all the same. And we do have the flawed Varla stones, which will house common soul gems. Or common souls. Grand soul gem holding a greater. Grand soul gems with grand. That's good. And greater soul gems filled with graters. Nice. Quite a few of these. And that's a lot of petty soul gems. Oh, right. Lots of skeletons. That's what that was. Impressive. Okay. I still have a lot of things on me. Why? What is weighing so much? Is it just the dragon stuff? It might just be the dragon stuff.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Wow, I didn't know we had mail service out here. Cool.
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
My inheritance? What happened? What did happen? Letter of inheritance. Jarl Igmund. Huh? Who did I kill? In the name of Jarl Igmund? Which... is she from Falkreath? That does sound like an orc, though, doesn't it? It is with great regret we inform you of Gatgro Shargach's death. The deceased has bequeathed unto you a measure of inheritance in the amount of 100 gold pieces. Jarl's court has levied an amount of 10 gold pieces from the sum as they lawfully and honorably due tax. Remainder has been commended onto the care of a trusted courier for deliverance. Yeah, I've no idea who that person is. Or why we got... I was concerned that, like, our family died in Markarth or something. I thought that was the case. And now I'm just confused. I have no idea who that person is. I'm honored that you decided to, include me in your inheritance, but... maybe it's just a donation saying, I want my money to go to charity, except I want my money to go to the Dragonborn because he did great things for this nation, or something. I don't know. I've never met them. Okay, let's put our gems in here. Amethyst. And... I will count amber in there. Flawless amethyst, flawless emeralds, garnet. Oh, we got an iron claw as well that we need to put in there. Or put inside. Yeah, add to the collection. We got some rubies. And looks like that's it. We've got some metal to put away as well. And we still have a carry weight of 141. Okay, that's not bad. Chitin plate. I think I will just put this in my metals chest. It's probably the most sensible place to put it. Nope. Iron claw wasn't supposed to go in there. I saw iron and I'm like, ah, yes, that makes sense. We'll take that out again. Leather strips go elsewhere. Moonstone ore can go there. Leather, we'll go with leather, and silver ore can go there. Good. Do you actually know what causes inheritances like that? Like, I have no idea why that was there, or what it was from. That kind of confused me a bit. $98, huh? Not a bad value. And I think that's all good, right? Sorry. I keep alt-tabbing and forgetting that it blacks your screen up.
Nope.
So,
sorry.
Sometimes with Skyrim, it can scroll different apps on your other monitor, and that's what was happening there. It was scrolling the chat, and I wanted to actually see what you guys are saying, and I didn't want to miss anything. They died. The weirdest people leaving an inheritance, but so many times it is because you killed them. Okay. I know there are like some orcs that like ask you for an honorable death, and then they'll like somehow write you into their inheritance as a thank you for killing me or something, or thank you for giving me a good fight. Like, that could be sensible to me. I don't remember anyone of that name. And I don't know if I've had a fight with an orc recently. Honestly, I literally have no idea who that person is. I'd say that's pretty good. I think I'm going to wait here because I need to figure out before our next stream, how to deal with the Word of Power here in Arcwind Point, and how to mark that quest as complete. I might need to use some like console command or something. One more thing, I was mentioning this at the beginning of the episode, and I kind of forgot about it, but Quirky, I would like your opinion, since you have been so lovely and talkative in the chat today. They could have been killed by a dragon or by the Marak cultists. Possible. My question for you was, what skill do you think that we should be putting perk points into? I think I let you decide. We've got archery, sneak, we don't really use light armor, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech. We could try illusion, but we don't really have levels in illusion yet. That would need a whole bunch of extra leveling. So, I guess not illusion. We do have some stuff in restoration. Not that it's very important in there. We could end up doing like more smithing. Not that I think we really need to. Could finish off heavy armor. Just for this end perk here. Archery, I have some points in. I have 0 points in sneak at all. You see, I haven't even grabbed the first perk in it. Archery, though, I went ahead and I put 5 whole points into overdraw, so our bows do more damage. I could try going with either, like, crits, or I could start going with some of the other, like, zoom-in bow abilities. And that might be worthwhile to help out my bound bow skills. Power shot and quick shot are both decent. What is bullseye? 15% chance of paralyzing? That sounds funny. How many points could I actually go here? I could grab Eagle Eye, Power Shot, Quick Shot, and Bullseye, and that's what, four perks? Then you could even put 1 point into steady hand. We don't need Hunter's Discipline for recovering arrows. Moving twice as fast with a drawn bow could be useful. I don't think that's super important for us, though. We don't exactly need to, like, run away, kite, and, like, do all those sort of things, because... Oh no, they come towards us! What'll they do? Hit me? Yeah, that's all they can try to do. My armor will happily slough that off. Shrug it off, I guess, is what I was trying to say. So yes, archery is definitely a good option. Sneak would also be interesting to, like, do a little bit more sneaking, and it would pair well with the archery damage, because we would be able to do, like, sneak attacks with bows, or even sneak attacks with one-handed weapons if we get a high enough sneak. What does lockpicking have? I usually don't like lockpicking, because lockpicking is a player skill and not a in-game skill, really. Like, if you've... Like, you could pick a master lock at level 15 in lockpicking. It'll be really, really tough, because you gotta get essentially exact pixel proper. But it's still possible if you're good enough at it. Where there are certain things that you just can't do, or like you don't do nearly as much damage if you just don't have the skill for it. So I find lockpicking is like the most useless skill in the game. And there's like finding more golden chests. Okay, maybe it might be nice. Unbreakable, but like lockpicks are super cheap anyways, and if you're actually good at lockpicking, you won't break them super often. Honestly, lockpicking is just the worst in the game, in my opinion. Pickpocket is alright. You can definitely do some cool things with pickpocket, and it does open an entirely new, like, ability, skill sort of tree that does really change the game. Pair it with alchemy and poisons. With the poisoned option, you could dispatch characters with that. Later on, you could pickpocket their weapons and equipped items. Like, that's cool. And extra pockets. Who doesn't want an extra 100 carrying capacity for the price of, like, 3 perk points? That sounds great, but speech is good for the purpose of like selling to any type of merchant, investing gold with shopkeepers, and then at the end, master trader. Every merchant in the world gains 1,000 gold, meaning that you can really rack up the amount of gold that you can get really quickly. And honestly, every merchant has like anywhere from like 200 to maybe 1,000 gold, or like 1,500 gold at the most for like gold for bartering. And like you sell like 3 potions to him, it's like, oh well, I can't sell anymore. Guess it's on to the next town. So if you're short on gold, or want to make a lot of gold and like want to buy a bunch of houses or do things that cost a lot of money, then speech is definitely good for you. And I think that's a nice part of speech. But a lot of the roguish skills aren't super good, super important. Illusion, I think, is cool, and I'm actually trying a bit of an illusion character. It ended up being just stealth archer, but we're gonna be using more illusion magics with a character that Ella and I are playing the game with. It's a Imperial Illusionist Stealth Archer is what we've got. And conjuration, there's really nothing. We're not doing like zombie stuff, so none of that. Destruction. I think these fire, frost, and shock spells doing more damage. Actually, Axel, welcome. LSD. What does that stand for? I'm not sure. Ill. I'm confused now. I apologize. There is I'm sure there's a slight stream delay in the, where you guys are hearing me, so I'm not exactly, like, sometimes I can get a comment, and it just might be at a wrong time, and it'll throw me for a loop often. So, sorry about that, guys. LSD causes illusion. I enjoy illusions. They're cool. My favorite perk of the illusions tree is actually quiet casting. But I don't use them very often. I probably should more. Anyways, welcome, Axel. I'm glad you could make it. I was actually probably just going to wrap up for now. I was going to ask both whoever was there, Quirky primarily, and yeah, I'd love to have your input there as well, Axel. I'm not sure how much you saw of how many skills I have here, but I've pretty much got everything that I was wanting to get, and more, in this character. And I've got 5 perk points left, so where do you think I should put them? Archery would definitely be... I'm leaning towards either archery or sneak, but if you've got some other cool suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Also, I believe it was you that mentioned it. Thank you for your suggestion to grab block. Block has been incredible, and it's been helping me so much. It made the game so much better, so much easier for me. I much appreciate that. Thank you. Destruction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these augmented things actually increase the damage of your flame, frost, and shock enchantments on your weapons as well. Nothing that we actually want to do with destruction either, though. So what do we have for options? They've got heavy armor, finishing off the last heavy armor perk. We have two-handed, which we never touch. One-handed is done. Archery is a level up option. Light armor we never touch. Sneak is a level up option. Lockpicking is the most useless skill in the game. Personal opinion. Pickpocket. Situational. Fun playstyle, I'm sure, but not valuable for us. Speech. Also a decent option. And... illusion's also cool. Getting quiet casting. But we also would need to level up illusion in order to get it to level 50. Oh, sorry for the black screen there. Speech does make lower prices. The fun part is about speech, though. I kind of crafted everything I needed. And here's my thought about speech. Are lower prices important? Hear me out. I just made a ton of potions that are super valuable, and theoretically I could sell all the stuff that I have, right? The issue is I have so much stuff that the lower the lower the price, or the more money that I can get out of each item, the slower it'll actually take me to sell all of my items. The amount of money that I have just as items that I could, if I could instantly press a instant sell button to all the items that I wanted to sell, we would have a crazy amount of money. But it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to go to all of the merchants, and speech definitely does very much help that with the merchant ability, as well as the investor and the master trader. Like, that helps us sell volume. But without those perks specifically, selling volume in this game, especially with good quality, high value items, very difficult. So, yeah, we could definitely go with a speech. Don't need to, though. So, I'll let you guys make your decision. We've got a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna close out the stream. I'm gonna just stop by my home in Markarth, and talking about prices and merchants, I figured I should go talk to the wife out here and see how the family business has been going. I probably shouldn't have went on the outside. I almost fell. Good thing there's a lip that I could ride there. Vindril Hall. I'm home. I haven't been home in forever. Sorry, guys. Hello.
I've seen bigger houses, but it's yours, so I like it. Now, I think I need something to do if you're ever away, so I'll be opening a store.
Oh, nice. I did not build my house.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim worth loving. That's what I think.
I was considering building my own house, and I really enjoy the Hearthfire DLC for building houses. Though I didn't on stream, because it usually takes me quite a while building a house, and I had other goals and other things in mind. And I specifically in this playthrough, I wanted to showcase a little bit more of the anniversary edition content, which is why I ended up moving most of my stuff into what's that place? Hendrheim house. And I wanted to stay around the Reach, and there wasn't really any buildable, or like, yeah, for the price, or for the sake of story, I figured I would chill around the Reach. And there weren't any buildable houses around the Reach, so I went with this. Vindril Hall and what's it called? Hendrheim, those are my two places. Anyways, I came back for, chatting with her about how the store is going.
What do you need, love? Ask. Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love.
Okay. I do agree the silent casting would be cool. Stealth and archery would also be great. What kind of a priority would you like?
Leaving? Take the world by storm, dearest.
I could also have a third house, and that, well, we definitely have the money for it. Actually,
You're
hey.
back. Could I get a few gold to spend, please?
Sure. Wow. Okay, let's not spoil the kid too much. 500 gold. What are you gonna buy for 500 gold? And a second wife. Hey, bad. We are loyal here. Let's see. How much do we give him? I think I'm too tired to think. Okay. That's cute for me to 100? Okay.
You're the best. Thanks.
Ricky said 100. At 10,000? The option was up to 1,000.
Huge fish. I bet even you couldn't lift it.
Wow, is that a challenge? Okay. Oh yeah. It gives us a buff to our speech. 10 points, I think, right? Okay. I think illusion will... Well, illusion will definitely have to wait. Because we can't do quiet casting until we get level 50 illusion. And how many perks will it cost? 2, 3, 4 perks for that. We've got a total of 5 perks. We could grab, like, depending. Archery. Zooming in. Power shot. Wouldn't be bad. But sneak. Making us harder to detect. And also increasing the damage of sneak attacks. That would be good. We'll just need to grab more illusion magic, I think. The question is, how many points would we put into stealth to make it to make our sneaking better? Yeah, until you need 4 perks into sneak. 4 perks into sneak or stealth. Maybe. Yeah, we've only got 5 perks is the thing. And it's becoming harder and harder to level up, so we're not likely to get very many more than this. And it would take 4 to get to quiet casting. Maybe I'll wait on that, and maybe I'll do some... Maybe I'll do a short little illusion leveling video throughout the week. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll look at we'll look next week for some more of the perks. Then we can get the quiet casting spell. I think that would be really solid. I think that would just be like the nice little, you know, cherry on top for a warrior mage build. I think that would be very nice. I agree. Archery, I don't think I need a whole lot more of. I think we're good on archery. Like, we've got the damage. This stuff is just utility. We've already got the damage. I think illusion and sneak is going to be the primary. We've already got the damage part of archery, so I think we're fine on that. The zoom in might be useful. It might be. So maybe we'll grab Eagle Eye too, once we've gotten everything. Critical shot will stack will sneak attack. Okay. Maybe. I've never actually seen a critical shot and a sneak attack happen at the same time. But maybe. I don't think I take that one as often. Okay, I think I will go with our first points into at least 1 into stealth, 1 into backstab, and 1 into deadly aim. So that way we could get our swords and our bows doing the damage. Muffled movement is a thought. Noise from armor reduced by 50%. That would be something worth considering as well. Because that noise... we've got heavy armor, and that would make a difference. Of course, we could also... Well, we could have grabbed the muffle enchantment. There's also... Oh, right, there's the muffle spell. I forgot the muffle illusion spell exists. Yes, it does. That's expensive. And it's apprentice level. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit more leveling here. I'm just not exactly sure. Is Muffle good for training illusion? Do you need to be like in combat or by combat for Muffle? Okay, Apprentice Illusion would take this one here. Honestly, we have enough magicka, we don't really need Apprentice Illusion. So you don't have to have enemies nearby. So, for the sake of it... Alright. You're very, very correct. That is quite effective. Although, look how low our bar is going up. Like, it doesn't go up very fast. We could get to 100 illusion easily, and, it would take... yeah, we could grab more mana regen as well. Let's see, what do we have for apparel on right now? I've got our mana regen stuff. Our magicka regen. The issue with this one is just that it costs like 100 points or something like that. And, oh right, we currently have the Achinok Stone. If we swap that over to Mage Stone, so that we could get, we could do that easily. Swapping over the Mage Stones so that we have minus 50% magicka regeneration right now because of the Achinok Stone. So, that does actually slow us down a bit. There we go. Mage Stone. Achinok Stone removed. That helps a bit. Probably faster skill gain too. And I guess on that note, we could probably... Actually, what is our helmet? Increases magicka by 72 points. Magicka regenerates 72% faster. I was thinking of grabbing the Ethereal Crown, but most of our magic actually comes from our helmet. So, yeah. Well, helmet and our gauntlets is what gives us the magicka. And then also our ring as well. That's when you just do the weight option. That's the real quick method. At least for personal time use. Yeah, that is actually fairly quick. Might not even need to make a video of that. Might do like one more video of just trying to get as many skills as possible up to that 100 skill level, maybe? Just for the sake of gaining more, like, character levels, you know? Those lower level skills will definitely increase much faster. But, like, if we want to increase our level up to, like, level 79 or level 80, like, I've got a real fast way to do that. And that's by making multiple skills legendary. I'm not sure if we want to take that route, because we could easily have infinite levels. Just by taking Alteration and making that legendary 100 times. It takes, like, less than a minute to get Alteration up to level 100. It's literally that fast. So, yeah. 1 hour to hour and a half episode, and there you go. There is a total of, I don't know, 10,000 skill levels worth of experience for character level. Because why not? Like, it feels a little bit cheap to me, and I don't know if we really want to go that route. So I've been keeping each skill to like only a single legendary. And I'm not exactly sure what to do about that, and if I wanted to keep that going. Yes, it is the reason why it's legendary stuff is invented, and which is why I was like using it to make like legendary skills. Like, yeah, I've been using legendary skills. It just felt like it just feels cheap for me. Like just using something that is, well, it's effectively an exploit using just telekinesis. It's a big personal time saver. Like, you could definitely just hold it down for the entire duration. And honestly, it makes the tasks pretty menial. Oh, there we go. There's a level up. And, oh, I don't need to wait. Level up and health or stamina. We've got lots of magicka. Health or stamina. And the reason why, like, I feel specifically cheap about, like, the alteration, alteration? Yeah, alteration. Stamina. Cool. I'm totally fine with more stamina. And we can grab, I guess we're now one level away from quiet casting. So, I will work towards that one. That will be our next level. And, it just alteration with telekinesis and the fast travel. I'm pretty sure it's an exploit. But in reality, the only thing that it does is save you personal time. So I guess it's not all that bad. It would just be a huge time saver if we just wanted to make alteration legendary a couple more times. Like, I can pull this off right now. Right here, right now. There we go. Grab both of those. Grab out anything that we don't actually want to keep around. Like a lockpick. We'll drop one lockpick. Some people think it's an exploit. It's really... Yeah, like, it is a relatively, like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with it, because it saves me time, it saves me energy, and instead of just grinding away for hours on end, it honestly helps quite a bit. Like, oh, here, I obviously, well, not likely to find that lockpick again. That's why I used a lockpick. I've got a ton of them. Weapons, apparel. Oh, right. I don't have 100% yet. Let me go grab my robes. But, like, you can, within the limits of the game, without any exploits at all, pull up the telekinesis and the fast travel, right? You could also just, if you wanted to, if you were being really stubborn about it, you could walk the entire duration of the fast travel, and it would do the exact same effect for you. Just take more of your time. So that's why I would say it's not... It's, I suppose, more of a life hack than an actual, like, Exploit. Vagrant Hood. There we go. And honestly, yeah, it's nothing that... The only issue is that it can break your game pretty quickly. Or just, like... yeah, just hyper level. Okay, let's go ahead. Just... This is all it takes. Literally, I can, start a timer starting now. And, there we go. I go scroll down to the bottom, equip these, drop something like a lockpick. Grab the lockpick. Fast travel to somewhere like the College Winterhold. And without even mentioning it... Oh, right. Alteration, I didn't make legendary. Yeah, we're not going to gain any skill from that. Oh, yeah. And because I let it go, it's disappeared now. There we go. Drop another one. Lockpick. Alteration increased already. Now, all we have to do is head home. And there we go. There's a full level right there. And there you go. Yeah, it's just that easy. So, yeah. Yeah. I think it's fine. Oh, wait. That was 2.5. That was just over 2.5 levels, is what that was. And now we can put our points back again. Novice Alteration, Apprentice Alteration, Magic Resistance, 1, 2, 3. Adept Alteration. Stability. Expert Alteration. Master Alteration, and... Atronach. So, there you go. What is this one? Mage Armor. Right, didn't want that one. And dual casting? No, thank you. Okay. Yep, it's just as easy as that. And where it can take hours and hours leveling other skills. So, that one is especially nice. Like, all you need to do is get your magic cost. Oh, right, yes, silent casting. That's where I was going. I just got distracted. And then we've got one more perk point. Also, oh, I'm like, why do we have so little magic and health? But yeah, we took our armor off. So let's go back to sneak. Do we want muffled movement? Noise reduced from armor. Or do we go instead starting with archery perks? Take your pick. And yeah, then we'll stop for today. We got silent casting. We are now a proper full mage. Everything you need. Does it stack with muffle? Oh, probably not. I think muffle is just complete silence. So, no. We don't do that one. We do archery then? Are you wanting the critical hits, or are you wanting, like, the eagle eye? Critical shot or eagle eye? Because, yeah, that it will not stack. It'll just make you 50% quieter, where muffle could just give you 100% quieter, I think. I think it just makes you entirely silent, muffle. Here. Let me check what the spell actually says. Illusion. Oh, wait, no, it just says you move more quietly. I seem to be a good shot, get the crits. Well, I thank you for your vote of confidence. Alright. let me go ahead and find Skyrim Muffle. Let's learn. Muffle, Elder Scrolls. Is this Skyrim? Yes. Renders the caster's footsteps completely silent. Or so it says here. Because footsteps can be heard by enemies while invisible, Muffle is useful when combined with it. Both spells make it almost impossible to detect. Or unless the couriers find them. Those couriers. That's hilarious. Despite the name, it does not silence the sound effect created when Dragonborn walks or runs. This spell is more effective than the sneak skill of muffled movement, which only reduces the noise by 50%, not 100%. That's the answer right there. Okay, good to know. In that case, let's go with the crits. Nice. Alright. 78. We're so much closer to level 79. Really looking forward to that. And, yeah. That's exciting. Once we get to level 79, we can grab... And we can do this just over time as well. I don't know why this bug exists. It just doesn't bother checking your inventory to see if you're actually carrying too much to weight. Oh wait, no, I just pressed cap lock. That's my bad. Never mind. Alright. It's time to wrap it up for today. But, thank you very much for the input on the build. I'm loving it. It's going to be super fun. And that took me a very short amount of time to do. Usually it takes me a good while for a leveling episode. Thankfully, or thanks to Alteration getting a second legendary skill. And, yeah, I think we're good to go here. The hardest part with archery is hitting a moving target, which is why, like, steady hand helps quite a bit, because then you can kind of have a little bit more time to, like, get a feel for the rhythm of their movement until they sporadically decide to move a different way. But, anyways, I think we'll leave it off there. Super fun. Let's head back to Solstheim, and we'll... No, I'll stay here, because I gotta figure out what this does, and I'll need to fix that. Anyways, thank you all for joining us. A special thank you to both Quirky, as well as Axel, and James as well for stopping by the chat and saying hello. If you're in there in the chat, and you were, or if you're in the, if you're watching the stream, thank you for watching. And, hey, feel free to go ahead and, drop a comment in and say hi. Quirky, you're saying maybe there's a world wall there that you missed. Maybe. Here's the thing, though. It's telling me to go to exactly that location. The exact location of the word wall. Where is it? Yeah, I can show you again. Yeah, but yeah, I'll continue my my outro here, but yeah, go ahead and drop a comment. Love to have some more interaction in the chat. Just say hi. Just let me know that you're there. Don't need to interact too much if you're not feeling up to it, but every little bit, hey, just knows that you're there and that you're watching, that you're caring, and that you're enjoying. Of course, if you are enjoying, go ahead and feel free to leave a like on the stream. That would be much appreciated. And feel free to subscribe as well. We've got streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We've got Skyrim on Mondays, Conan Exiles on Wednesdays, and we've been playing some Vintage Story on Fridays. You can come and check us out for any one of those. or all of them. We've also got Daily Bard's Tale 4 episodes, one of my favorite games. Fun puzzle game, beautiful graphics, wonderful music, lovely, lovely music, and yeah, overall fun game. Go ahead and check that out on the channel. And sounds like both Quirky and myself are interested in some, what's it called? Kingdom Come Deliverance. I might get on that sometime. Sounds fun. I will have to look up how to complete the quest in the log. But yeah, this one is... I can't get this word wall, and it's saying that I need to get the word wall. It's acting weird. I'll look it up, and yeah, I'll need to find the specific quest and then just type in the command for quest completion. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. A pleasure having you. Good night, everyone. Good night, Quirky. Thanks for all the chatting today. Much appreciated. And hope to see everyone next time. Good long stream. Enjoyable. Lots of fun. And all thanks to you guys. Have a great night. And we'll see you next time. Farewell, everyone.